Hi, this is Carl Potter, and on this particular video I'm going to talk to you a little bit about something I like to do. I'm out here at my getaway in the country and going to do a little tree trimming, and thought, well, I better just do a little safety check and a little video for you folks that are out there that might be doing this at home or might be doing it for a living, and just a few points that we're making. To do a good job around and trimming trees and what we do, got to have a good saw. I got a good Husqvarna 50 here. Been with me about 23 years. Great machine. And then I've got this this power pruner here that is a pole pruner and powered up. Got the working end on the other end. It's a great tool and a wonderful tool for doing what I do on every year, trimming up my trees and getting things looking nice. But both of these tools can cause you a lot of headaches and also a lot of injuries. So one of the things to make these run good, well, we've got to have our gasoline. We know that. Those are no doubt. We're going to do that. Then we got to have our bar oil. Got to have your bar oil. And you also got to have a sharp chain. Make sure your chain's sharp, because if it bites into the wood and it can kick back, then it can cause you injury. Much like when I was 15 years old, out there cutting fence posts at the farm I lived on with my folks, and out there, and I straddled to cut down a tree to make a post, and was trimming the limbs off of it and straddling it, and got my leg about that far from the bar of a Mini-Mac McCulloch chainsaw, just a small chainsaw. You'd think you wouldn't get hurt with that, but I did. And I've got cut on my leg right here that's about that long and about that deep, almost cut to the bone. And didn't even know I'd cut it until just noticed that blood, that warm blood running down my boot, and I knew something was wrong. And then I was on crutches for about 6 or 8 weeks and had some infection set in and almost lost my leg over it. So chainsaws can be very deadly, or they can be deadly, they can be injuring, they can injure and maim you. Don't take them for granted. Other things that you need to focus on. Even if you're working, it's probability that most of us will put on a pair of safety glasses. We'll have that around because we're kind of used to that. And a pair of either clear safety glasses or a pair of tinted ones. Then also I wear a pair of good gloves that these you can pick up at Lowe's and places like that have shock absorbing ends, so that your nerve endings aren't bothered by the vibration of the machine that you're running. And it also gives you a good grip and helps you protect, so you can push limbs away and grab limbs and not worry about getting hurt. The other thing is, long sleeve shirt while you're doing this is also good, in case you get into some poison ivy or even some limbs that might scratch you. It protects you. Something that most people don't buy is this, a hard hat. This happens to be a Husqvarna hard hat that I picked up at Lowe's, and it's a great hard hat. I love it. It makes me feel a lot safer when I'm out there. It doesn't build complacency. It makes me feel actually safer. And I'll put that on and put my ear covers on. It's a lot more comfortable. Got my face shield down, so I'm not going to get anything in my face. Nothing's good. If it comes through there, it's not going to hit me in the eye because I got my safety glasses on and got my head protected. And so all of these things are important, and being a safety professional myself, it's good that I do this, obviously, but there's a gap between knowing. As I study safety and motivation to work safe and do things safe, I understand that there is a big gap between the knowing and doing. In fact, my new book, I Am Safe, closing the gap between knowing and doing, is about that one thing. So here's the tip. Today you need to look at it, and if you're going to go out, you're going to mow the lawn, or you're going to trim trees, you're going to do something, look at it and say, what else can I do to help myself be safe at home, at work, and at play? This is Carl Potter, hoping you'll make it a safe day, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.